Hey guys, welcome to another reading vlog. This one is going to be very interesting. I think I've had this idea for a little bit, maybe, but I was in Barnes & Noble, I was writing my book, and then I was like, let's just go ahead and film something fun. So I went inside and I was really in the mood for romance apparently, but I'm going to do this every once in a while. I'm going to do I think I'm going to do fantasy next. Like fantasy and sci-fi. But I went inside and just based on the cover, I did read what they were about after, in case it was something that I was really not in the mood for, So because I don't like really spicy books, so I did go into the romance and I picked books based on the cover, and I did look at the description after and they sound pretty good. So I did not buy anything because I really don't have a ton of money to spend on new books. So I'm going to go to the library and pick out these books, usually in ebook or audiobook form. And I'm just going to have fun reading them and letting you guys know my thoughts and have a lot of fun and hopefully find some new favorites based on the covers. So that should be lots of fun. So let's go ahead and head out into Barnes & Noble. So I'm back in the car after a fun time writing and looking at books and stuff. It was a lot of fun just to hang out, got some good footage, I feel like, and I found some interesting books. There was definitely some that caught my eye immediately. Like when I saw sports romance, I'm like, ooh, sports, I love sports. And there's one that caught my eye, which had like a baseball, like an old, I would say comic book style baseball comic, and I was like, this cover drew me in, so I am going to read that one. And there was a few more, so I'm going to go see what my library actually has available to me and pick based off of what I can actually find. But I think this is going to be a fun vlog, and I'm hoping to find some fairly clean romances in just randomly choosing. It's going to be a lot of fun. I may quickly DNF books. I don't know. We shall see along the way. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's go pick which books we want to read, and I will let you know when I get home which ones those are going to be. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday. I don't even know the date. Wait, hold on. I can figure this out. It's the 4th because I'm doing the 30 books in 30 days challenge, and it is the 4th and I'm on book 4. So we're golden on the date. Anyways, I have picked out the books I wanted to read from Barnes & Noble. I technically picked out 4 to begin with, but a couple of friends of mine already said that one of them was spicy, so I was like, okay, thanks for the warning, and we're going to skip that one. So, besides also, I don't even know why I picked it. The cover really didn't drag me in. I just saw that it was it looked like a cozy pumpkin fall type story, and yeah, so I was kind of disappointed that I heard it was spicy because I'm like, this does not look like a spicy cover at all. So we just decided on a couple of different books romance wise based on the cover, and I'm wearing fall colors here. I just lost my Kindle. Wearing my plaid shirt with lace. I don't know if exactly this is the right combo or not, but we're going with it for today because I was tired and had no idea what to wear. So anyways, the 3 books that are chosen for me based on the cover, I chose one called Maybe a Next Time, And of course, I cannot see the author. That's always good. Maybe Next Time by Seska, I think, or Siska Major. And then I picked I Hate You More by Lucy Gilmore, which I thought looked so cute with like it was kind of like a white cover with a boy and girl and a dog. So I thought that was really cute. I think it's an Enemies to More. So I'm hoping I'm gonna like it. I do like Enemies to More. They're probably one of my favorite tropes. I don't know. I just enjoy a good banter. And then this one caught my eye the most. It's called The Art of Feelings by Alicia Thompson. And I grabbed that cover because it drew me in immediately because I love kind of that, it almost looked like a 1950s or 1960s pop culture romance book cover. And so I really, really liked that style. So those are the 3 books that I gravitate towards. I found Maybe Next Time as an audiobook, so I'm really happy that I found that. And then the other 2 are on my Kindle that I got from my library. So thankfully I found a few. There was a few I could not find at my library, so I was like, I wasn't going to worry about those because obviously, I mean, if they're not that great of a romance, I'm not going to purchase a copy. Not until I know if I like it or not, and then I'll go purchase it if I like it. So I'm actually going to be starting with Maybe Next Time. And I think this is about a story from what I'm remembering, because I did read the backs of the books. I just don't remember too much about it. But Maybe Next Time is about, I think it's about a woman. It's a little bit of like magical realism where like something is like supposed to happen to her husband or something. And she is kind of living like a Groundhog Day where like she's going to try to save him from something. I don't know exactly what that something is. So we're going to find out together. So that is the first book I'm going to start. I'm not going to start it today, maybe tonight. Because I am listening to another book for the 30 Books in 30 Days challenge, but we are going to be starting Maybe Next Time tonight, and I will update you on how I am liking it so far. Do a pan. My Booktube buddy. Yay!
We are all stuck in a rainstorm.
They're stuck in a rainstorm too.
But yeah, it's raining and we're like in like 6 inches of dryness over here.
Well, this is memorable. I am drenched, but the downpour was literally going to last like another half hour, so we decided to make a run for it. Thankfully, heat's in the car, and my hair will dry. But I'm on my way home now, a 2.5 hour drive from hanging out with book friends. It was great, it was fun, and happy I did it. So I'm on my way home now. We also did a little book swap. I'll share the books when I get home, hopefully if it stops raining. But we swapped a couple books, which was nice, and went thrift shopping, book shopping, and had coffee. It was lots of fun. So thank you to all the book friends that hung out with us today. It was a lot of fun, and hopefully I can see Krista again because she was such wonderful to meet in person. We've been friends for a few years now online, but it was lots of fun. So I am wet and I am tired. So 2.5 hours of driving, and I am ready to take a hot shower from being wet. And yeah, I'm gonna go home soon. So we are 1 down and, well, 2 down and 2 to go because I started Maybe Next Time and I didn't even get like a chapter and a half through, and there was a lot of language in it. So I was like, you know what, we're just gonna put that down.
There was like at least like, I'm guessing, one swear word per page, roughly, in the audiobook. Maybe a little less than that. But I'm like, no, just no. And yes, I mean, from the get go, it didn't sound like it would be that interesting. So now we're on to our last two books for this trying to read these books because of the cover, which I'm honestly not a cover picker. I'm really not. I used to be, but like I don't think I am anymore. Like I just gear towards whatever sounds good based on the description. So we have two more. I think the next one I'm going to try is The Art of Catching Feelings, because I do really love the cover and the concept sounded pretty good. So I did start it. I read like a page or two, and so far it's okay. So we're on to the next one, trying to see where that is going. I have really no plans for the weekend. My dad is actually, though, running a marathon. I think it's his first one, honestly, for the homeless shelter downtown. So we're going to go and support him. But it's supposed to rain literally all day. So I'm praying it's not, because it's going to be cold and rainy. That's going to be bad. But today we're going to make a poster that says something like, "Great job, Dad / husband," or something. Or maybe just "Great job, Jamie," or something. So we're going to do that and have fun with that. So that's the plan for the weekend. Other than that, not much going on. I am also doing the 30 books in 30 days, which I did tell you guys, I think, earlier on in this video. And I am so far on point. I have finished 5 books so far this month. And yes, some of them were started like before this month. So I'm counting them towards this challenge because it's a book finished. I mean, why wouldn't you, right? So I'm on book 6, and it was a book that I actually started back in May. So I'm trying to remember exactly what's going on because it's been a while, but I was like literally halfway through the book. I'm like, I'm not going to go back to the beginning and restart it. So most of the knowledge is coming back, thankfully, but we are continuing with that. So this is kind of like sharing the 30 books in 30 days challenge too, because I'm reading Brand of Light right now by Ronnie Kendig and loving it. If you love audiobooks, I cannot recommend this book more. The narrator is so phenomenal. If you love sci-fi, you have to check it out. It's so good. So I'm hoping to finish that up, and that will be my 6th book today. I might end up finishing up another one because of reading sprints tonight that I'm hosting. So we shall see if I plan on continuing that book or continuing an ebook. I might start The Art of Feelings tonight. But I have 2 more to try in this vlog. This might end up being a really short vlog because, unfortunately, 2 strikes and 2 more to go. So we shall see if we can actually find a book worth it. And who knows, maybe I will end up purchasing it at some point. So if it's good enough. All right, on to more reading.
Go, Dad, go. Go, Walkers, go. Go, Walkers, go. Go, Walkers, go. Woohoo!
Hey everyone, it is Wednesday, and yes, this vlog was supposed to go out yesterday, but that's okay. Things happen. It'll go out on Friday. I have 1 more book. So far, it has been 3 for 3 on we are going to be DNFing these books. So yes, I just DNF'd last night, I Hate You More, which I thought was going to be good. It's by Lucy Gilmore. Started off really strong. It was clean, and then all of a sudden there was some innuendos in it, and I'm like, really? And it was quite strong. So I was like, no, no, we're not having that. So the plan is to finish The Art of Catching Feelings. It has a little bit of swearing, but so far, besides that, it is clean so far. So we're going to see how this one sets up, and it could be 4 for 4 on books that aren't great. So I am planning on different videos with different genres in this, and I have a feeling that the other ones are going to go much better planned than this one did. I just have a feeling that this was just, I knew going into it, I'm like, romance is probably not the way to go. It really wasn't, just because I knew that they were not going to be mostly clean as far as, the stores have them. So next time, we're going to do different genres, and I have a feeling it's going to go a lot better planned.
This is something that I would totally do in this book, The Art of Feelings. Right in the beginning, this character is reading a book at a baseball game. That totally sounds like me. Like, I would read anywhere, literally anywhere. But honestly though, I have enjoyed a sports game here and there where I've gone and actually enjoyed a game, and I don't think I ever read like during, but I think nowadays, definitely like in between innings and stuff, I would definitely be reading. I just think it's so funny that the character is like pretty much just saying, no, I'm good, I'm just gonna read. I think she was given the ticket, so like, it's not like she paid for them or anything. So I am back to say I also quit The Art of Catching Feelings. I made it, I think 40%. I was halfway through, and there was a little bit of swearing here and there, but then there was a scene at the 40% mark where I was like, yeah, no, definitely do not read that. So yes, I ended up quitting all 4 of these books, which, you know what, I'm okay with. If it happens, it happens. I can let you guys know that they're not that great, and we can just move on. So I wanted to update you though on other books that I read kind of during this vlog. I just did not film. I am taking part in the 30 books in 30 days challenge, and so far I am on track. I have actually been uploading on Instagram every single day the book that I finished for that day, and I have actually found what really works for me is like I'll read like a short audiobook during the day and finish that, and then like I'll start a bigger book on the same day and then finish the bigger book the next day, and that has been really helping me keep track with the 30 books in 30 days. So I just thought I'd share with you what I have finished this month so far. So I did finish The Lost Library by Melissa Colson. That was actually my first book finished for technically September 1st, even though I put it in my end of the month reading wrap up. So I read that one. Then I completed, Hotel Magnifique by Emily J. Taylor, which is actually going to be for another vlog. And then I read Chaos at the Lazy Bones Bookshop by Emily Duncan. That was for September 3rd. September 4th, I finished The Secret to Happiness by Suzanne Woods Fisher. Then I finished Lethal Standoff by Diana Mills. Next, I finished an Archie comic because obviously we need a little bit break here and there. Then I finished Brand of Light by Ronnie Kendig. Next, I finished Her Part to Play by Jenny Erlingsson. And then I actually read 2 Peter. It's technically a book, a full book in the Bible, so I'm going to count it because it was a long day that day and I didn't have time to finish a book. So we're going to count 2 Peter. And then I finished Love on a Whim by Suzanne Woods Fisher. Then last night I finished Nancy's Mysterious Letter by Carolyn Keene. So I was running a little bit behind, and I was like, well, it was like 10 o'clock at night, and I'm like, I could just listen to a Nancy Drew book. So I found the audio for Nancy's Mysterious Letter. It was a reread for me. I'm trying to reread through some of my old favorite Nancy Drews. So I finished that one, and that is the last one so far. That was through the 11th. So today I was going to finish The Art of Catching Feelings. That one did not work out. So I'm not sure what I'm going to finish today. I think I'm working my way through The Blue Castle by Ella Montgomery. So I probably will finish that one today. I'm sure a lot of friends will be happy to know that I'm reading that. So that was actually recommended to me by my lovely author friend Laura France. So I will be reading that and contacting her saying, if I enjoyed it or not. So you'll just have to wait and see it in my wrap up. But yes, I am sorry that this video was pretty much not much me reading. I did not finish any of these books. And you know what? That's okay. We found out we didn't like them and let you guys know too. So it ended up being a fun vlog though, because I did get to do some fun stuff. I got to meet my friend Krista. My dad ran the 5K, his first 5K. Did not film his coming over the finish line. So that's okay. I was holding up the sign and I thought mom was filming and she was not. And that's okay. That's okay. We all had fun. And I was rooting on my dad, so that was fun too. So hopefully you enjoyed this vlog. I will be doing more videos on picking books based off the cover, but I have a few other ideas that I know will work a lot better for me. So I figured I would start with romance and get that out of the way, because I figured honestly a lot of them would not be clean. But I was hoping to find one for you guys, just one, but that didn't work out, and that's okay. You know, it happens. You know, honestly, if I found any Christian Friends books that I have not read in the general romance section, I probably would have picked those. But that's okay. All right, so I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video.